What's up, guys? We're back. Okay, we're back at it with another video. I just released one. It's still Saturday. I filmed my state vlog video today. It's already doing pretty good, so let's see. Today was a great day. Okay, a lot of great races. Okay, afterwards I went to Buffalo Wild Wings with the homies. It was just a great day in general. It was great weather for running. Maybe a little bit chilly and a little too rainy.
Oh God, they trying to drown me in that hole. I cannot see.
Overall, it was a great day for running. So many fast times and so much greatness was displayed on that course today. So we're gonna be going over some results today. Tonight. We're going over. I wrote down some things on my handy dandy paper here. So yeah, we're gonna go over some of the team scores and some of the individual scores and the best from 1A, 2A, and 3A boys and girls. So yeah, let's get into it. Had to get a little beverage. My mouth's feeling a little dry. Anyway, let's start with 1A girls. Okay, taking the win with an upset was number 2 ranked Sundara Weber. Time-wise, it was amazing, but just racing strategy and how she executed was also very, very good. 15:54, a second off the 1A state record that I believe might have been set last year, actually. So, really just a sensational race from Sundara Weber. And number 1 ranked Isabella Keller is a junior, so still has another year. Let's see. Weber basically outkicked Keller. It wasn't like a sprint to the finish kind of thing. It was like a gradual. Over the last half mile, the gap got bigger and bigger. Winnebago won with 150 points, and that's not really surprising. They won by 60 points, and they were also projected to win. So, okay, nothing really surprising there. But the upset was very exciting. So 1A girls was a very good race to start the day. All right, 1A boys, Chaz Obergefell killed it. Yeah, he was ranked first. Like, a lot of people were watching him, like, they knew Chaz Obergefell is the guy to beat. And he won with a 14:32, and it was a pretty sizable gap. I think he won by, like, I don't know, 15 seconds or something. So a pretty solid gap that he had there. He was just ahead from the gun. Like, down the first stretch, like first 400 meters, he was already winning. Yeah, he just really dominated, and that's just what he does in 1A.
That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
Sophomore, Evan Knobloch, maybe? I don't know how to say his name, but anyway, sophomore got second, actually. So, very, very promising future for this 1A athlete. Eureka won. Not really surprising there. It was close. Elmwood only lost by 12 points, which Elmwood beat them in the sectional, but I'm pretty sure Eureka was resting one of their top runners for state. With full power back, Eureka did take the win by 12 points. Eureka was led by Gavin Stalter, and Elmwood was led by Aiden Faulkner. So very, very good races from 1A. It was entertaining for sure. All right, the 2A girls race had a bit of drama in it. There was some carnage at the finish line. Coming down the stretch was Sydney Gertzen and Emmeline Foster. I didn't see it. I did not have a good position on the finish line, but I heard like a lot of gasps, and I heard someone fell. And I was asking people like, who fell? Like what happened? And I was hearing this girl fell and then lost. So second place was Emmeline Foster. So I am thinking that Emmeline Foster fell at the end somehow. I don't know what happened. And then Sydney Gertzen took the win, which is just crazy. That is a really, really unfortunate way to lose the race, being that close and then having a fall. That is pretty unfortunate. But there is a little bit of a bright side to this, because Emmeline Foster is a junior, and Sydney Gertson is a senior. So Sydney Gertson taking the win senior year, that's great. And then Emmeline Foster still has next year. Time-wise, Sydney Gertson ran 16:34. Emmeline Foster was 16:47. There was a bit of an upset in the team race. Number 2 ranked Chatham Glenwood ended up winning by 48 points over Wheaton St. Francis. So Chatham Glenwood could have been, hiding some runners until the important meets that could be, or they just really showed up today. But Chatham Glenwood took the win in 2A girls. All right, on the 2A boys side, this is easily the best race of the day. I knew going into it was going to be the best race of the day, and it did not disappoint at all. It was a pack of 5 coming down like 2.5 miles into the race. So coming down that stretch was like 5 guys in a pack, and then Maxwell Kirby was in 6th, a little bit behind. The winner happened to be Illinois State University commit Max Weber with a 14:08. He was number 1 ranked all season, and it had been very close. Carson Kaiser had the best time this season in Illinois, but Max Weber showed up and he delivered. 14:08 win there. It was a sprint at the end. There's a video somewhere. I don't know. Maybe my editor Jameson will help me out with it. Gabriel Greer is a junior from Marion. He got 2nd with a 14:10, and then Carson Kaiser, the guy to beat, really, the sophomore from Maple Park, Caneland, 14:12. So still ridiculously good. I could talk about every top 10 finisher in this race in depth. There was still Ben Gorsuch, Kyler Swanson, Quaid Berger, Maxwell Kirby, list goes on. I know I missed some people just listing them. In the 2A boys team category, the Dixon Dukes won with 115 points, and they beat Muhammad Seymour by 28. So a little bit closer than I expected, really. Dixon was showing no signs of mortality. They were just unstoppable. And yeah, they ended up winning state, but still, 28 points. It's closer than I. Individual 2A boys race was amazing. It was easily the best race. It was so fun to see. If you guys were there, it was very exciting. If you can guess what my beverage I was drinking was, and I don't know, I'll like your comment. We're on to 3A girls. 3A girls race, not a whole lot crazy happened. It was a good race. Carlin Janowski won with a 16:10, so a very, very, very good time. Barrington took the win for the team race. I don't really know where Barrington is or who Barrington is, but the team race was pretty exciting. They won with 144 points, and Mount Prospect had 159, and York got 3rd with 189. I actually talked to York when I was there. I talked to a few of their guys, and they were interesting. I don't know, they didn't pass the vibe check like maybe Plainfield North or Plainfield South did. Yeah, I had a lot of fun talking to the teams there. So, yeah, 3A girls was a solid race. And on to the finale here. 3A boys, very, very fast race. Fastest race of the day. 3A boys is obviously going to be, biggest schools, it's going to be the fastest kids. That's just how it is. I don't know why that doesn't translate for the girls races. 1A girls is the fastest, but anyway. 15 flat, right? That is an amazing mark. 5-minute miles for 3 miles. That is just an insane feat, right? Yeah, 15 flat's going to get you about 73rd place. 73rd in my 1A meets. If you run a 15 flat, you got a very good chance to win that race. 73rd. Philip Coupil was the man of the day. Best time ran the whole day. 14:03. I said in my first video, Philip Coupil is the man to go sub 14 if anyone's gonna do it. There were better times this season than Philip Coupil. He didn't have the best time. I just predicted it. I am good at predicting things on this channel. I predicted the sectional that Coriel Green was going to win, and he did. I'm just saying. Subscribe. Cameron Libby was close behind with a 14:07.5. Owen Horany also ran a 14. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me redo that. Cameron Libby ran 14:07. from Lake Zurich, and Owen Horney ran a 14:07 as well. They literally ran the same time to the decimal, but somehow they distinguished that Cameron Libby was ahead and got second. The team race, okay, drum roll. Plainfield North ended up taking the win. Okay, they had, I actually don't know how many points they had, but they had some points. Plainfield North, they were probably my favorite team that I talked to. Plainfield North seemed like a great school. I enjoyed talking to them. Pretty happy they came out with the win over Downers Grove North, because Downers Grove North guys were interesting. Nothing against that school though. And Plainfield South, their story makes me a little bit sad, you could say. So Plainfield South was number 1 ranked in the state. They weren't projected to win state though. One of their runners, I believe it was their 2 runner, had an issue with bonking on the last stretch. Bonking is basically when you're running and you're starting to like pass out. I did not see it personally, but my dad did, and several others that I talked to saw it. He collapsed about 5 times on the stretch and kept fighting to get up, and that's really scary. He was taken out on a stretcher. I want to know what was wrong, but prayers for him. Really just unfortunate. It brought Plainfield South down to 6th, but still very, very valiant effort from their team. I really don't know what my favorite team was that I talked to. I think it was either Plainfield North or only Richland County. Only Richland County, those are some nice guys. I really enjoyed talking to them, especially Tristan Butler. And he's subscribed now, so shout out to Tristan Butler. Plainfield North, super nice guys. They're in my video. I got a short interview with those guys. Plainfield South, I mean, when you're part of the Plainfield South chant when they're running by, man, it's hard not to be a fan of those guys. Like that is a powerful chant, man. It's just a Plainfield South, Plainfield South. It's like it gets you going, man. Yeah, those teams were fun to talk to. I enjoyed the state meet so much. It was a great experience seeing all the great athletes running. Definitely something I'll do again in the future. Hopefully I'll be running at state. I will be going to the Missouri Valley, not Missouri Valley. All right, cut that out. I will be going to the NCAA National Championships in Missouri, spectating that. So that's very exciting. I will probably make a video on that in the future. Shout out to my 29 subscribers. Appreciate you guys. Everybody that has been watching the videos, liking, commenting, you've been awesome. Overwhelming support, really. I'm really enjoying it, so if it continues to go well, I will continue doing it for sure. Share this with your homies if they like a run. Thank you for everyone that's watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.